Questions for him?
Why Marquette?
Is a great fit here, close to home, and the future's really bright, so I'm looking forward to it.
What happened at Indiana to you? Was it a matter of just being homesick within that program?
Yeah, a little bit, but otherwise it just wasn't the right fit. And it's that simple. And I think this is a much better fit around here, so I think it'll work out.
Why is that? The fit? Why wasn't it so good in Indiana? Why do you think it'll be better here? Being back in Wisconsin is a great feeling, and that's really about it.
Luke, going back to high school, you committed early, so you didn't get that recruiting time to build a relationship with Buzz Williams. How quickly did things roll along for Marquette?
Really well. As soon as I announced that I was going to come here, Coach Williams and I were in contact, and we got the ball rolling right away, and ever since then it's been really good.
How do you think you can spend this year that you're going to be sitting to get better? I'm going to treat it like a redshirt year because, technically it is, technically it's not. But I'll be in the weight room all the time. I already started doing all that stuff. Got a lot of individual workouts I'll be doing with coaches, and then also practicing with the team. So I'll be getting everything that the team is doing, and plus a little bit more with all the extra stuff. Did you consult with Coach Crane about coming to Marquette at all, considering his history here?
No, he had nothing to do with it.
Just no problem with Green or Indiana?
No, just it's a simple answer, just not the right fit.
When did that feeling come about that wasn't the right fit? Was that something that was sudden right away, or was that something that gradually developed?
It wasn't at first, obviously, because I felt like it was going to be a good fit for me when I committed. But yeah, going throughout the year, I started to question everything.
Anybody in particular on the Marquette team already kind of reach out to you, welcome you here?
Dwayne Wilson was the first one. Me and him have played against each other for a number of years. So right as he heard, he texted me, and he started. He said congrats and all that stuff, and we've been hanging out a lot with all the other freshmen and upperclassmen guys too. So.
Dwayne's mentioned before how he would like to see more local guys going to Marquette, and with you and him and Burton, that's kind of like the future of this team. Is that a good thing, good feeling for you that there's going to be more local guys here?
Yeah, definitely. We all know how each other play, and instead of playing against each other, we can actually play with each other. And with all the great talent around this area, it'd be great to see that come together.
It's got to be kind of awkward coming in. These guys are midway through the season, and all of a sudden a new face pops into their program. You guys welcomed you pretty well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. From the first day I was here, it was with open arms. It's like I've been here for the whole semester already. It's that open, so it's really nice.
Was it important for you to make this decision now, so you would be eligible to hit the court again in December, as opposed to missing that whole year? Was that an important part of your?
Yeah. I talked with my family about everything, and we decided, why go through this whole year knowing that I was probably going to leave, instead of leaving right away and being able to play again next year.
What did you take from the games you did play already? You have some of the experience under your belt. What did you take from that? What can you learn?
Definitely, no, it's a lot faster game now at the next level. But after losing Chris and Devontae next year, I think those only 13, 14 games that I did play is actually going to help a lot starting to play next year again.
Buzz, he often asks players to play different positions here. Do you think you'd be comfortable being versatile, maybe at the 4?
Yeah, definitely. I always have been, so I wouldn't have any problem with that.
What's your first impression of Buzz as a coach, just immediately?
A winner. Definitely. I mean, being to the Sweet 16, the Elite 8 the past couple of years, there's no doubt that he knows and finds a way to win.
What was this process like for you? Because it's not a traditional recruiting process when you're a high schooler and you're kind of going through this stuff. You had a sort of small window, there's other rules and regulations. Was it unique, different, exciting, or frustrating? What was kind of the...
I don't know. It was a little bit of all those. Right as the announcement was made, a lot of schools contacted me, but me and my family made a list eventually at the end with which involved Marquette, Milwaukee, and then also Creighton. So we thought those were the 3 schools that would be the best fit, mainly because they all recruited me during those high school periods, and also with the relevance to being close to home with Milwaukee, Marquette. So.
What made Marquette the best of those 3 as far as a fit for you?
I think the highest level of competition with the Big East, and also academics with how prestigious this school is.
Luke, what was Buzz's reaction when he told him you were coming?
I think he was pretty excited. That's what he told me, and that's what all the coaches around here have also said too. So.
There's a certain comfort level playing in front of the hometown crowd, but do you also feel that there will be some sort of added pressure, some higher expectations for you, considering these people around here know how you play?
I guess, but also they know everything. So there's always going to be pressure, and I don't think it's going to be anything different really.
How's it been to practice with your new teammates? Forgive me if you were asked that.
It's been great so far. They welcome me right away, and I feel like I haven't lost a step yet, and I kind of just flow right into things.
How do you describe your game offensively and defensively? Weaknesses?
Offensively, I think just being a smart player, having an IQ with everything, being able to finish around the rim and all that stuff. And then defensively, the same thing, being smart defensively, knowing when to stay down, when to jump, all that stuff. And then knowing what else is going on around you.
On that, do you feel you're better with your back to the basket, facing up the basket?
As of now, I feel like my back to the basket, but hopefully working with Coach Wainwright, who I found out worked with Tim Duncan back in his Wake Forest days, will really help me out facing up now.
Is it kind of frustrating you're at the game with family on Saturday, and being the competitor, did you say, I know I could help here or there? It was a little tough to watch, a little different than watching them on TV?
Definitely. After playing in a couple games this year, definitely wanted to be out there because I knew what it was like, and I knew what the guys were going through. I wish I could have jumped out there real quick, but unfortunately not.
Have you talked to any of your former teammates up at Germantown, considering their big game tonight?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're pumped for it. I wish I could go to it, but unfortunately I wasn't even able to get a ticket. So, I'm not gonna pay $50 for one either. So.
Steve didn't ask you to sit on the bench?
No, unfortunately not. And I don't think he would want me there either.
How much did you contact with Coach Showalter during this whole process?
Not much actually. We decided that he was it's going on during his season. We didn't want to distract him very much, so we told him about what was going to happen. But other than that, we kind of tried to leave him out of it because he has a lot of stuff going on in his mind already.
When you played in high school, you had skills down low that just jumped out as far as drop step, ability to shoot with either hand. Who taught you that? Who did you work with? Was it your dad, or was it Coach Showalter, or where did you?
It was a little bit of both. Younger days, maybe my dad, but definitely in high school, it was Coach Showalter. I don't think a team out there practices harder than we did or they do now. But yeah, I can give pretty much all the credit so far to Coach Showalter.
So the first couple practices here at Marquette, obviously they're into their routine. You don't quite know what they do at practice yet. Are you just kind of sitting back observing, or are they throwing you into the fire right away?
No, they threw me right in. Practice yesterday, I had to catch on real quick to all their calls and what they do with everything. But I don't think that would be a big problem. I'm a quick learner, so we're good there.
So Luke, you said that after you made your decision known in Indiana, you had no more contact with Green. Is that correct?
Yeah, no. It was pretty much, we went in there and talked with him, and he respected what we had to say, and out of respect, I didn't choose to go to another Big Ten school for him.
So that was your choice and not his request?
Yes. He did not, to my understanding, he did not block any Big Ten schools, but I did not want to go to any other one either.
Okay.
Luke, unless someone is in your shoes, it's hard to say. We hear it often described, it just wasn't quite a good fit. I guess I'd ask you to elaborate just a little bit in terms of what did you just not have a peace of mind about the school, the program, or can you verbalize that?
Like I was saying before, that's the simplest answer I can really give. Being back here is a lot better. Being back in Wisconsin is great. Only being 30 minutes away from Germantown, all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the main reason.
We good?
Thank you, Luke.
Yep. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.